Huge support by the Indian government for electric mobility in order to reduce vehicle emissions and India's oil import bills. And there are incentives to encourage individuals and businesses to use electric two-wheelers.
We are in Hyderabad, the city of Nizams and the city of high technology. The reason we are here today is this fascinating startup called Pure EV, which is researching and manufacturing electric vehicles for India. Pure EV is the EV vertical of this company called Pure Energy, which manufactures lithium-ion batteries.
Dr. Nishant and Mr. Rohit are the co-founders of the company. The company was incubated in IIT Hyderabad in early 2015. They started manufacturing high-performance lithium-ion batteries and electric vehicles in 2018. In a short span of time, Pure EV has developed an impressive portfolio of electric two-wheeler products for the Indian market.
Rohit Vadera, I'm the CEO of this company. And our company has been doing business in the field of renewable energy space, in the solar energy storage space for the last 4 odd years. And what got us motivated is that we are looking to make sure that the coming generation finds our complete environment and everything quite sustainable, pollution free. But over the coming few years of timeline, we envision that we would be one of the very well recognized products of the market and a very consumer friendly, durable and cost competitive.
Pure EV launched its first model, the e-Pluto, in April 2018 after many months of research and development.
So, e-Pluto is one of our flagship products, the electric scooter. So, this product we have been working on since last about 1.5 odd years. We have done extensive amount of design phase study first of all, then in terms of prototyping, and then finally coming to a manufacturing ready stage, and then finally the commercial launch. So, what is most important is that in terms of our battery capability, we are doing the complete manufacturing in-house, which gives us a substantial edge in the market in terms of the available range of products. It gives a range of 80 plus kilometers. The overall thought and the philosophy behind this product e-Pluto, the scooter, has been that it should be usable by any category of consumers, be it adult or be it for the ladies or for the teenagers as well.
One exciting thing to note is that the batteries that provide the energy to the electric vehicles that Pure EV sells are made right here in Hyderabad.
We had been into the lithium battery design and offering storage solutions since last 3-4 years before we barged into the electric vehicles. So we had been offering a lot of energy storage solutions with solar integration, UPS integration. So that is where we had built very useful insights into the both lead acid as well as the lithium battery design and technology and implementation and both charging and discharging cycles, life cycles. So that gave us the appetite as well as the inclination to make lithium batteries for electric vehicles as well, and that gives the edge to come into the electric vehicles assembly and manufacturing. Since 2 years we had been working on the both low voltage and high voltage batteries. So they range from 12 volt almost to 600 volt batteries for a lot of solar as well as the UPS energy storage solutions, data centers, industries, households, apartments. So we had been offering energy independent homes, smart homes or industries and entities since long time. So that gave us the lot of expertise in terms of the battery management systems, cooling, what is required, what are the charging rates they should be subjected, what are the various discharging rates, and how do we evaluate these life cycle analysis and service issues. So the entire supply chain, like right from backward integration as well as to the front end, the communication devices which should be there on the battery, the data analytics part, right from how the cell level performance is there, how the module level performance is there, how the pack level performance is there, how the entire rack level performance. So that entire knowledge is literally getting used to make high performance batteries, high discharge batteries for the electric vehicles, majorly for our electric scooters, and in future we are planning to launch electric motorcycles as well.
Here we have the entire product portfolio of the company. Here you see in white and red color the e-Pluto, that's the e-Trans. You have two cycles, one is the Ignite and the other is the e-Tron Plus.
I'd like to introduce the products. talk a little bit about our ePluto scooter right here. As you can see, it's available in two colors, red and white. The good thing about this scooter is that it gives a very long range. It's about 80 kilometers range per a single charge.
Nice.
So your kilometer cost comes out to be around 15 paise. Then again, the classic looks. As you can see, this has a very retro look.
Exactly. It's very reminiscent of the 70s and 80s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we went for that look because we found that to be very attractive, and it's been getting a lot of good feedback for the look. The boot space has been designed for like fitting in a half helmet.
Right.
And as you can see, it has been given some cover so that the battery is safe
way
inside.
down there.
Yeah. That keeps the center of gravity down.
Yeah.
So a lot of thought has been put into the designing.
Couple of grocery bags can go inside.
Yeah. So then we have the e-Trans moped. So it's also quite popular with youngsters, teenagers, and young adults because of its cute looks. As you can see, it looks like a little alien. This bit. You can actually pedal this vehicle, just like a fat tire bicycle. And the best part is, the pedaling has a pedal assist system embedded in it.
Oh wow!
So you don't have to put in a lot of effort to pedal it. There's 5 magnets in the pedal assist system that help create a magnetic force and propels the vehicle forward when you are pedaling it.
And when you're normally accelerating, you don't need the pedals. You just go.
You don't need the pedals. Yeah. So this is a complete alloy frame, aluminum alloy frame, and you can see that the casing is integrated. So the controller as well as the battery is inside this bit here. So it looks very sleek. It has a matte black finish. It's got a telescopic suspension. It's got disc brakes on the front and the back as well. So it's a great bicycle.
Things are changing with the Indian government's stance on Make in India in regard to the FAME 2 subsidy for electric scooters. We wanted to know how Pure EV is adapting to achieving 100% localization and if they are coming up with FAME 2 compliant products.
So as we mentioned about our flagship product ePluto, this is definitely one product where in the long-term vision we envision that the significant majority of the components are all locally sourced. So as a part of that process, what we have started to do is that there is a tremendous amount of interaction going on with the local Indian component manufacturers. We are also looking out for OEM partnerships, in this case for the specific components. While electronics manufacturing is something which India has been lacking behind for some time, but we do hope that in line with the government expectations also, more and more component suppliers come up in the market in the near future.
Pure EV has managed to set up a network of 30 plus dealers, and this network is still growing. We spoke to Mr. Rohit to get more details about this.
So one of the most important milestones which was there for the company over the last few months was in terms of a fundraising round. This we were doing in a bootstrap mode, and then the way we are setting up a dealership network has been trying to find out whether the individual person who is getting associated with us is basically getting committed and believes in the vision of Pure EV or not, in terms of our making affordable electric vehicles available to the middle class Indian customers. We have been looking out for certain people who are quite entrepreneurial in their nature, because the company and the dealer both have to work jointly in ensuring that the product outreach is extremely good, the awareness and the brand building activity is done jointly.
We've often received the feedback from dealers is that they face problems with regard to the EV stocks that they have, where sometimes parts don't get delivered on time, and then that becomes a problem for the customer. So because he's left waiting for a solution that should ideally take no more than an hour or so, ends up taking 5 days to resolve. So what solution do you have to combat this problem?
Yes. In terms of our battery manufacturing capability, so what that enables us is that in terms of a typical turnaround time, whenever, for example, any issue happens with the battery, we have a very strong internal capability in providing the service and doing the repair and the refurbishment or the replacement as the case be for any lithium battery. We believe that we are one of the very such rare companies in India who are not just manufacturing electric vehicles but also manufacturing lithium battery.
Wow.
And our expertise is going quite deep because it is not just for the EV segment, but we do battery for so many other different applications. That is how our manpower is extremely well trained in even understanding and diagnosing the issue. So that's what our positive plus point. So basically, one thing is that we encourage our dealers to send their technical persons to our factory. We train them over a time period of typically about 1 odd week, in which they are given, their mechanic is given a complete end-to-end training about our complete components, how they can do a service repair, even in some extreme case scenarios. At least a basic level of comprehension is feasible from the dealer end. So that there could be certain scenarios in the extreme case when at the end of the day the vehicle might have to be recalled to the factory or the company service technician has to go. But that is the last resort that the company needs to resort to. Before that, there are so many multiple level of defense mechanisms which are present at the dealer level itself. It ensures that for the end user and for the end customer, the turnaround time is extremely less. That is the strong point which you are following now.
The company has set up a dedicated factory in a built-up area of 30,000 square feet for large-scale manufacturing of electric vehicles. The company has access to all the R&D facilities from IIT Hyderabad and strong technological support.
In terms of the growth of the current operations for the company, so we have basically established a factory which is almost 30,000 square feet of built-up area, comprising of our assembly line, which is almost semi-automated one, and with a capability to assemble almost 1,000 electric vehicles per month. Almost on a daily basis, we are able to manufacture something close to 30 electric scooters per day. That's our design capacity right now. And we have been working very aggressively in terms of developing a whole set of protocols and documentation. It is very systematically followed in our current system.
Now, setting up a manufacturing unit and setting up an R&D unit, these are all capital intensive processes. Recently, we heard that Pure EV got a $35 million valuation from Natco. How do you see the company scaling up in the future?
So, in terms of our growth ability, first of all, we are quite thankful to the current investor, the way they have shown faith in our abilities so far. Now, coming to the bigger question that how to scale up this further. So, as I mentioned that already we have achieved a capacity for 1,000 vehicles per month in the current facility itself. And we are hitting close to a 5 megawatt hour per month kind of capacity for the lithium battery manufacturing.
Wow.
These are substantial numbers in terms of the kind of demand that we anticipate for us in the immediate term. Going further from here, we do have plans to further expand our capacity. The idea is that the current factory that you are seeing today is what we call as our phase 1, and this will ensure that we will have achieved a strong presence in some of our target geographies. For the subsequent round of growth, we will also be on the lookout for a Series B funding in a couple of quarters from now. And the idea for this whole project would be to expand into a much larger facility. But we do have a lot of support from the local government also. And we would make sure that in terms of our manufacturing capability, we are at par with the best.
We at Plug-in India are extremely impressed by the team at Pure EV and look forward to their products in the market. The team seems to be focused on technology and making in India, which will give them an advantage over other similar startups and also help them launch vehicles that offer a true EV experience. We wish the team the best of luck.